Stone is considered the birthplace of the Trent and Mersey Canal. The main reason being, this is where the Trent and Mersey Canal had its headquarters. It wasn't the actual first place where the sod was cut to start digging the Trent and Mersey Canal. That was just north of Stoke-on-Trent at Burslem, at the Joshua Wedgwood potteries. And Joshua Wedgwood was the person that cut the first sod. Anyway, this Trent and Mersey Canal is only a small part of the importance of water here at Stone. Well, here we have what was originally Stubbs Mill, and as you can see here, it's on the brook, and it's now called Scotch Brook. Originally it was called Cotter's Brook, and there was 2 water wheels that operated here. I believe it has had religious concepts because apparently there was a fish pond here also for the fish on Friday. Unfortunately, my research has not come up with a date of when it was operating as a water mill. Well, with place names like this, you're pretty certain you're on the right direction where you're going. And I know I have to be the other side of the railway line to find the flint mill and the flour mill. So this is the same brook as that was at Stubbs Mill, and this obviously powered the water wheels here also. The only evidence I can see here of anything is a few stones there which are sort of holding the water back in places. So I think we ought to go and take a look at the buildings. The first one here we see is what was the old flint mill, and the one behind it is what was originally the flour mill. Now the flour mill is what later became Hovis before they moved to Macclesfield. The flint mill was built in around about 1770 by Robert Bill. He realised how lucrative this was for grinding flint for the pottery industry, specifically for Joshua Wedgwood. He also realised the power of water, and hence the flour mill was built. The old flour mill now has become a Spanish restaurant and a hotel. It was a very nice place to stay and eat, by what I can see from the outside anyway. Well, doors all closed. I guess we're not visiting the flint mill today. Time to continue the walk and find some other uses of water in Stone. Well, I guess this was a brewery once. Yes, water. Very important ingredient for the brewing of beer. And here is probably the most famous brewery here in Stone, and that's the Giles Brewery. This part of it is all quite modern. It's where they have their brewery tap, they have a restaurant, and I believe they have live music on here also at times. So this is all an add-on to the original brewery. So you can sit here, enjoy a beer, enjoy some food, overlooking the Trent and Mersey Canal and Stone Marina here. Well, this tells of a very sad story of a young girl that was picked up by one of the fly boats here at Stone and was murdered before she reached Rugeley, and her body was dumped in the canal. A very sad story of a use for water. And now for some modern day uses of both the canal and the River Trent. And that was my little tour of some of the important factors of water to Stone. The River Trent, of course, has breweries up and down the length of it. That brings me to the end of the video. I'd like to thank, of course, my Patreon and PayPal supporters, everybody for watching, and everybody for subscribing. Not already subscribed, please do subscribe. And don't forget to hit the old bell notification button. That way, YouTube will inform you every time I upload a new video. That just leaves me to say, thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.